Okay, guys, I'm going to give it a whirl and see what happens. So, I hope this worked. Oh. Okay. Take two. It always amazes me how much crap comes out of a combine after it sits. You've cleaned the thing out, you know, blew it out, air hosed it, did everything you want, but you let it sit a year, start it up the first time, and this is what you get every daggone time. Ain't that the truth? Ah.
Hallelujah, it's ringing.
Yeah. And the best thing is, it's got a problem with a hose, but
We can take one off the other one.
it's a steel line. I can patch it, put a
Oh,
kit on ferrule on it
yeah.
if I have to. So, it's alive and well and running, and I'm happy. What do you think, Pop? Okay, yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm very happy. It's running. Like I said, that's stupid. I have never, ever had a condenser break that wire, break that terminal off. Never.
Never seen one do that.
And
Of course, who knows, it might be older than me.
no, it's not older than you by any stretch of the imagination. It's just, well, it's only been on there maybe 5 years. But to have it break like it did, I've never seen one do that before.
No.
Well,
There's a lot of them in, but I've never seen one do that.
I turned the wheel, it shot oil.
Probably.
Yeah, it did. It shot oil all over here. But that can be fixed. That's not that big of a major offensive. That can be fixed easy enough. I'd really hoped to have been in the field today. I had this thing running before. It just blows my mind, that daggone line blowing, or that wire breaking like that. I've never ever seen one do that before. And of course, trying to find a condenser for a John Deere combine these days is, well, let's just say next to near impossible, without having to go to Deere to get it.
Yeah. Even if they got it.
You know, it's one of those you think about that, yeah, well, they haven't used points and condenser now for,
Long time.
see, 73, I think.
Could be.
So, you know, 35 years ago. And, you know, you don't think about these things. You know, points condenser in my mind is something any auto part should have. But, you know,
They don't.
the odds of having an auto parts place like AutoZone having that condenser or listing for a John Deere 95 combine, I will say this, they came through on that. You know, $6-7 I think. You know, it wasn't much, but if you don't have it, you don't run. you know. Uh,
That's for sure.
I think in the fall of 2012, I went to Deere and bought a new distributor cap for that combine. And I didn't think a thing in the world about it. I didn't think it would be that much. Boy, was I wrong. It came in, I went up to pay for it as a $90 distributor cap. I was like, are we talking about the whole distributor? He said, nope, just the cap. I like to fell over.
Yeah.
So I went to the parts store and bought points and condenser for it because I asked before I had him look it up what the price of them were, if they had them. And set of points and a condenser for that combine from Deere was going to be $48. I said, no. I had already ordered the cap and it came in, so, well, I had to buy that one. But that didn't mean I was going to get the points and condenser from them. Wow. That was a hard one to swallow.
Yep.
$25 maybe. Yeah. But
The gap used to be about $18.
oh, I know. Trust me, I know. But we got with that running now, back up and running. I have some things I need to do as far as, well, I got to get that steel line fixed now. And I got some equipment I need to move around as they're calling for rain tomorrow. Well, cloudy skies and possibility of rain late, but Friday and Saturday for sure. I've checked the beans across the road. They're all over the place as far as moisture. They're butter beans that you can smash between your fingers, and they're like, you know, rock hard little BBs. So they're just going to have to be cut the way they are. It's getting late. Well, it's getting toward the end of October. It'll be November before long, so
Ain't very far off.
yeah. So we'll be doing that and get done. Give you a little sneak peek. Can you see it back there? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You guys are going to love this. They're going to love it, ain't they, Pop?
Yeah.
'Cause I guarantee you ain't never seen nothing like this before. Okay, so time to get busy. Steel line to fix, other things. Go over all the fluids, check everything. When I pulled the combine in, I had cleaned it out, shot oil all over the chains. So it's pretty much grease it. Just check it over and it should be ready to go. Theoretically, ain't that right, Dad?
Well, I don't know Theo's very well.
I don't either, but he seems to screw up my plans an awful lot.
Yeah, he does.
So we're gonna get at it, guys. So I may tack another one on. If not, we'll see you next time. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And say bye, Dad.
Thank you very much.
See you next time, guys. Okay, guys. One final thing on the combine. This is your best friend. A service manual, owner's manual, operator's manual. Whatever you can get a hold of is full of information that's going to be hard to find.
Yeah.
I had to look through the book because I couldn't remember exactly what the point setting was. I was figuring about 20 thousandths, but I wasn't positive, so I looked it up, and sure enough it was. But there are so many things in these books, and it doesn't matter if it's a combine, a tractor, any piece of equipment. Get owner's manuals for them. They're not that cheap. They're cheap compared to running around and maybe doing the wrong thing. You can find them on eBay. John Deere's got a lot of them you can download. So get a book. It's your best friend. It will tell you what you need to know. Whether it's, I've got a parts book for this combine, which is nice because it will show you basically how something comes apart if you need to take it apart. The older operator's manuals, owner, operator, owner's manuals are better, operator's manuals are good, but there's a lot of good information in them. I have them for this one. We had them for the 4400, but they went with the guy when he bought it. Got them for the old K, the Long, the Olivers. Anytime I get any tractor or combine, I get manuals. The Moline corn picker back there, I have a manual for it. The Ford baler, I got a manual for it. Oliver balers, I've got manuals. So you're better off getting this stuff. Take the time, look for it. Doesn't matter what brand it is, these are your best friends. Ain't that right, Dad?
Yep.
Any wits or wisdoms before we go?
I don't remember any wisdom.
Oh, you gotta have something. Oh, yes. I did sweep the barn out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Ah.
We'll see you next time, guys. As always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Oh, you're getting bashful, huh? See you next time, guys.